But guys, guess what? It looks like I got a flat tire about 30 miles into where I was. Oh, that valve blew off on it. Wow, this is insane. And I did check it, I wiggled it. I have video proof that it was not leaking at that time. So the good news is that there's traffic. The good news is that everything else is good. The problem with the spare tire manual crank. Now, I didn't think of that. Where is the tool to crank the spare tire? I do not remember seeing it. I emptied everything out of here and it was not there. It's not here. And I don't think it's here either. So we are going to lift this up without hitting our truck. Yeah, let's hit our truck. I want to see if it's somewhere here, but I don't think so, guys. I don't think that crank is anywhere nearby. So I'm gonna do some research, find out where that crank is, but I am a little positive that the one for my truck would actually fit. So I'm gonna get on it. Hubiera cambiado los cuatro. Okay guys, so we heading to Mexicali from San Fernando Valley, Silmar, California. Just got on the freeway. This is my beautiful wife Paulina, and she is trying to see how to set up the camera. And that's Valentina. Say hi, Valentina. Di hola. Quiere caricaturas. She wants cartoons, she said. So no cartoons, my love, right now. So we have our tire sensor here for the trailer. We have our tire sensor for the truck, and we have miles per gallon, so average 9.7 so far. It's too early to tell, but we are going up the hill. So two-wheel drive, and then we have the trailer towing at 7.5, which is suggested, and that can be adjusted along the way. If it pulls the truck back when I brake, then that means it's too high. So far it's working good. And we're going over the Sunland Mountains right now. We also have the Insta360 up on the truck, recording 360 surroundings, so we may use that video for later. Hey guys, so we're not even 50 miles into it, and the sensor actually works, and it told me that I was losing air on the tires. So lucky me, I found a good year right off the freeway. There's the freeway right there. So, and it's amp parking here, so it's on Country Lane and Calimesa. So the guy is gonna replace the valve. So the valve gave up. So this little valve right here gave up and let all the air out from the tire. We went down all the way to 37 pounds. So he's gonna replace the valve. I asked him to sell me an extra one. Just it does happen down the Baja. I have a spare valve to be able to replace another tire. This usually does not happen, but it happened to us. So we're gonna go ahead and be replacing the valve right now. Now that this happened, I'm just gonna double check all of them. Yes. This one also needs to be replaced. This one is good. Something you don't usually check. So now we're gonna have to do this one as well after we finish that one, and then I'm gonna use the same jack to up the other side. Hey guys, so little insight before you leave on a long trip, check the valves on the rims, and don't just touch them, just like move them around, really like shake them. If they shouldn't leak at all. If they leak and you have a problem, what happened to me was that the valve where you fill up the tire, it was cracked, and then it just started leaking. So I'm glad that we have this device that tells me the actual pressure, and it has an alarm as well. I'm glad I have it, because without it I wouldn't have known that the tire was completely losing air pretty fast. And thanks to that I was able to plan a stop and went to to a tire shop. The guy was really nice. It happens that he also has family in Tijuana, and he was telling me his dad lives there. So you know, we just started talking about it, and he originally said, you know, $20 port valve. Guys, so after getting a flat on this one, we put the spare tire on it, and the next exit there was a Firestone Ramona tire that I came to. So we already replaced the valve on this one, the valve on the other side on the rear. We're actually replacing one that just blew out, so this one is the only left. I am going to replace it. It does not seem to be leaking. I jank into it, I move it, there's nothing going on with it. Should I take it like that and take my chances, or should I replace it? But this one, I'm like literally pulling on it and everything, and nothing is happening. So remember, I do have a spare one that I have on the truck. So I'm going to take my chances. Let's see how that works out, and just replace the valve on this one, put the spare tire back, and take off again. See where that goes. The guy says 20 minutes before anything, so I'm gonna see if I can help him out taking it down. So yeah, see, you can tell we're getting into Mexico. There's a generator there making a lot of noise. So right here is where you have to declare whatever, but you see the sign that says buses over there? I saw another RVer that was coming right through here, and he went straight and he had to back up to go into there. Make sure you keep to your left where it says auto buses or buses, and return to the USA. So we have to go that way to be able to show the paperwork that we're in compliance and that we're good to go. So we're gonna record all the way to there, and we're gonna go right through here.
In 600 feet, continue straight. Head toward Calzada de los Presidentes. In 800 feet, turn left onto Calzada de los Presidentes.
Hola, estoy de arriba. Hola. Ah, voleibol. Sí, salsa de tomate. Sí, papá, es esta.
Valentina, ¿listas a usar el baño? ¿Ah? Vamos a hacer pipí. A la tráela, sí, porque si no después vas a decir que quieres hacer pipí y ya no va a ver cómo vamos a parar. Apúrate, ándale. Sí, miras aquí, mira, estamos cruzando a México. Siéntate.
¿A México?
¿Me apoyas de nuevo con tu documentación, por favor?
¿Mande?
¿Te prestas tu documentación nada más?
¿Otra vez?
Sí. Traes el...
¿O la registración también?
Ajá.
Ahorita venimos de Tijuana. Sí, es que no queríamos venir por la Rumorosa y por el valle, olvídate, son unos hoyos de a madres, o sea, ahí déjalas ya. ¿Y para qué chingadas? Mira, se me poncharon 2 llantas en el camino aquí.
Lamentablemente. Ok, nada más cierra todo y ya puedes salir, ahorita te abrimos el
Ok,
paso, ¿vale?
ok, perfecto. As you guys can see, they just did an inspection on it, and we ready to go. As long as you have the paperwork ready, you're good to go. We did pull an insurance on the vehicle and the trailer because we wanted to make sure that we are covered for anything that could happen. So we are at the border.
Se cayó todo.
Sí, y eso que yo puse todo en el...
Qué bueno. I love you.
Ajá, todo lo de plástico.
Dije, mis perfumes.
Todo lo de vidrio lo puse en el zinc porque dije esto se va a caer, pero le voy a probar de que sí se va a caer y nomás que no se quiebre nada.
Tienes razón, tienes razón.
Está caliente.
Qué lista haciendo por
I'm recording, just so you know. Ok, voy a prender la cosa para que te laves las manos, lávate las manos. Go ahead and set up the trailer for the pump. Dry camping, down, up. Perfect. Because that way she can use the pump. And immigration did require us to open up the sides so they could get into the bedroom and inspect everything. The fridge is working properly. So right now we need to fill up with diesel and we need to fill up with propane before they close the stores. We actually live in Mexico in the past. So actually we live in Tijuana. And we actually know that gas is cheaper in Mexico, and also the propane is cheaper in Mexico. So we are going to fill up at the nearest gas station in Mexico, and then we will fill up the propane tanks also in the next gas fuel station. Bebé, ¿a dónde?
Ponte la cinturón.
Cinturón, Valentina. Busca una Pemex para irnos allí.
Que hay una aquí, luego.
¿Oh, sí?
Correcto.
Y busca una para llenar los tanques de propano. So, for
O sea,
propane.
están estas dos
¿Estas dos qué?
gasolineras.
¿Cuáles dos? Oh, ¿recto? Ok. La que está recto, agarra esa ahí recto. Está a mano izquierda, ¿no? Okay, that was a relief, guys. It's not that difficult to cross, really. He asked us if we have anything illegal, and then we said no. They only asked for my papers to make sure that
Cinturón.
the truck is registered to my name, and they check the VIN numbers and everything, make sure that nothing is stolen, and then go from there. So right here, I'm sure, I think we're making a left.
Una.
Yes, we are making a left. And welcome to Mexico, guys. That's it. We are in Mexico with no gas. Another half an hour lost. But according to these, we'll be in San Felipe in 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Quarter mile. Turn left.
So there's a gas station right here on the left. I think we could fill up there. We will see right now. Yeah. So we finally crossing, and the height limit is 15 feet 5 inches. The trailer measures 13 feet 5 inches. 4 meters, 0.1, because in Mexico everything is measured in meters. You're not gonna see no signs in feet. It's always meters. So you gotta do the conversion from feet to meters. So it's 4.1 meters. So anything below that, the trailer will hit. So we need a clearance of 4.5 meters minimum to be free and not have to worry about anything. So, but as you can see, we're ready to cross into Mexico. When you get to the border crossing, there's 2 lanes here for crossing. The left lane, you can still turn around into USA if you make a mistake by going in here, by mistake. The lane on the right, that lane is actually for locals. So all these businesses right here can actually still access the businesses. So in US border, it's not moving. It's taking a long time. So I don't know that I can see the line ahead, the border wall. So we are probably about a quarter of a mile to it, but this thing is not going anywhere. We will keep you posted. We're already recording with the 360, and then you will guys see what it takes to cross through. You're not supposed to record in there, but the 360 will be recording throughout the way. So we enter Mexicali, and it's amazing. We put gas at the first gas station when you cross on the left, and then we follow in the GPS for San Felipe. And as soon as we make a right turn, we made a left and a right, and there were Las Paraditas. That's what we call the girls for hire in Tijuana. Like they're just standing on the street. It's unbelievable how close to the border they are actually. And there were some paraditos, so there were some guys dressed as women. It was pretty hilarious, but missed to record that one to show you guys, but it was funny. Now we got the circus right here with the sharks. Oh my goodness, a shark. Tienen un shark.
Take the second exit and stay on.
Oh, no le dije que chequeáramos el aire y las llantas.
San Felipe, heading to San Luis Rio City, San Felipe.
Porque tengo 71 en una. Voy a pasar una llantera. Hey, did we pass Sigas? No, huh? No, in 10 minutes we arrive to Sigas. Sí. La blanca. Sí, es que tiene unos sensores para ver si liquea, pero mira, ahorita que se lo quito. O tal vez esté flojo.
Sí, es la válvula.
So now I put the sensor on this one. We should be good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and check the pressure on all of them, but I'm gonna take off the nut that allows it to unseal them, because I want to make sure that why is this doing this? Huh. No manches. Le quité el otro taponcito a la otra y también empezó a liquear. ¿Por qué liquearán esas madres?
Ha de estar aflojando la válvula.
¿A estar qué?
Aflojando la válvula.
Ah, qué culero. ¿A dónde la pusiste? Ah, no, ahí no.
¿Dónde?
Tienes que ponerlo en el ¿cómo se llama? Sí, porque, no, en el puro eje. El tubo, en el puro tubo. En el puro tubo para que levante solo esta llanta.
Ah, ok.
Sí la apretó, ¿no? Oh, esto es, ¿va?
Sí.
No manches.
Ah, están aflojando, creo.
¿Y uno de esos cuánto cuesta?
No sé.
Dale, falta, yo te aviso.
Ah.
Hasta que no dé vuelta. Pues porque voy a tener que comprarme uno. Ahí está. Voy a desarmar estos para que le chequeemos la llanta también.
Sí, voy a traer.
So we paid 150 pesos.
Papi,
Mande.
papá, papi, estoy aburrido.
Ay, vámonos pues.
No, papi, yo estoy a la playa.
¿A la playa? Vamos a la playa pues.
Papi,
Mande.
un lugar para que, donde hay alcohol.
So,
Un lugar para comer almejas.
no quieres nada.
Aquí no hay almejas de las que nos gustan, Felipe, ya investigué.
Head south on Carretera Mexicali, San Felipe, Carretera Federal 5.
No, papi.
Continue on Carretera Federal 5 for 6 miles.
Okay, so we replaced the valve. It was 150 pesos, which is like $18. No, 115 pesos. That's $9. No, not even $9. Like $8. We paid $8 to have the valve replaced. They remove it, they install a new one, and they put my spare tire underneath for 150 pesos. I gave him 50 pesos tip, which is about $2.40, $2.25. So I spent 200 pesos, which like $11, $12 right now, compared to $20 each valve in the States.